Um, Onyxcoin Xcn continues to really go crazy. Last 7 days, it's up well over 100%, 151%. When you take a look, you zoom out on these charts, it is a small blip, obviously, in the all-time chart going back all the way to 2022. If you look at the last year, though, it is a nice increase in price. Again, it was in 2025 when Onyxcoin was, again, not that long ago, over 4 cents or very close to 4 cents. Again, not that long ago, and we are seeing this significant increase in price. Trading volumes up almost to 500 million. Literally, not that far off from the total market cap is the trading volume. Trading volume's at 153%. Again, I remain very bullish on Onyxcoin XCN. It's actually one of my most bullish, or one of the coins I have most conviction on. When we do get market reversal and essentially the bull market, go back on my channel, you look at the numerous videos I've been making on XCN for months now. This isn't just a video I'm covering because it is pumping. I think there's a ton of upside here for Onyxcoin XCN. I wanted to reiterate that to everybody here in this video. Again, not financial advice. I hope everyone is doing well, but up 152% is just absolutely crazy. Over the last day, really, since even the early morning hours of yesterday till now. I mean, at one point yesterday it was at 0.23. Now it's at 22. And again, not like I said, we were at lows last week of double zeros, 8 below a penny. Again, ton of upside here. A couple of things, just a couple of housekeeping things to just go over in this video. I want to keep it as brief and concise as possible. Again, please drop a like and hit that subscribe button. I do drop content like this all the time. But 46,000 holders now currently continues to grow. I've been talking about it for a while. Onyxcoin XCN was and essentially consistently earning or generating new holders. It seemed like each week. Each week it was gaining like 1,000 holders. It seemed like, and again, it was 2 weeks ago, 44, almost 45,000 holders, so about 1,000 holders now in the last 2 weeks. Obviously, market conditions just now starting to ramp up for Onyxcoin. Obviously, President Trump put the tariffs out, or paused the tariffs for 60 days, which, again, going to the market, allowed the market to pump a little bit. Prices have retracted back down a little bit. I know Bitcoin bumped up to like 84K. Ethereum is not doing much, which, again, coming back to it, we're going to need Ethereum. I think if you're an altcoin investor in general, you're going to need Ethereum to really come back and get back to some levels here. And it will, I think, eventually. We're talking about over the last year. Back in December, Ethereum was at $4,000 at one point, back in December. And, if we can get back to those levels, I think it's going to benefit and have a direct trickle-down effect on all altcoins. Sorry. Coming back to Onyx, huge news. Binance Futures launched the XCN perpetual contract. You're able to trade the futures contracts here. Small catalyst in essentially Onyxcoin pumping today over the last, I don't know, since this tweet came out. There's earlier at 6:30 in the morning this morning, so just again a few hours ago, this tweet comes out. But this is obviously huge. This was like one of those catalysts that we were waiting for when it comes to Onyxcoin XCN, and one that obviously is doing well for the coin, and kind of shows you it's still very early. If Onyxcoin sitting here at 735 million market cap, still now just getting the Binance listing, which again goes back to the word upside that I was using earlier. And again, when we go by market cap, 735 back in December or late January, it cleared 1 billion market cap. So again, 1 billion market cap in January, towards the end of January, when essentially that was the time when the market had a lot of uncertainty, when Trump launched his meme coin, things like that. Also, Chain essentially is incubated Onyx, right? Chain team plans to work closely with Onyx DAO to ensure ISO 222 compliance for the XCN Layer 1 blockchain network. So Chain, we've been talking about it for a while. Chain, Binance, Chain and Onyxcoin XCN, very similar as far as the entities go and how they are kind of the same things moving forward. So again, this is just another bullish catalyst in my opinion. We're talking about multipliers. Like I said, Onyx back in January, end of January, was at a 1.1 billion market cap. At a 22 billion market cap, it's 67 cents, which is around a 30x from here. I had been kind of consistently saying I do think Onyxcoin can go to like 20 to 50 cent range, right? If you talk about it like 7.8 billion or basically an 8 billion market cap's at 10x from here, 23 cents. Like, it seems extremely attainable, right? An 8 billion market cap for this type of infrastructure, this type of community. I think the Onyx community is very strong as well. So yeah, let me know in the comments below you guys feel about XCN. Please drop a like, hit the subscribe button, and as always, you guys have a great day.